join me. Hi, come, join me. Come, booba. Come, meet my booba, guys. Okay, hello and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Louisa. Welcome back. It's Wednesday. Happy hump day. Hi guys, how are you? I hope you're amazing. I hope you had a fabulous day, because I did. I had a fabulous, fantastic, amazing day. As I told you before, the days are getting longer. The winter solstice is done, and now we're starting to see the days getting longer. 5:30, still a bit light. The darkness come a bit later now, which is amazing, which I love, because there's light at the end of the tunnel, guys. There's light. I hope you guys are okay, doing good, and everything is good on the other end of your life. Yesterday we talked about starting a class. We started a class. Class was in session yesterday, and today we're gonna dive into the first class here. So we were talking about, well, I introduced something called systems and structures, right? So there's systems and there's structures that we need in our lives. So today we're going to talk about the questions that we need to ask ourselves so that we can build a formidable structures and systems in our life, so that we as a people can grow and have meaning in our lives. I don't believe in living blindly, like to let this life push you by like you're in the ocean and just floating and you don't know where you're going. I don't believe in that. I believe that we need to have something to look forward to. We need to have something in the future that you can say, I did this and I did that. I like something of your own. I believe in that. The thing about living with no, let's call it structure, because now I'm learning about it. The thing about living without a structure or a system in your life feels blind. It feels like you're living a blind life, right? So today we're going to talk about the questions we should ask yourself. We should ask ourselves when we build systems and structures in our lives. I will just use systems as the word in this topic. So the questions that we should ask ourselves as we build systems in our lives, okay? So as we said yesterday, what are systems? Systems are the desire. Systems and structures are the desires. For me as a person, a system or a structure is the desire. The desire that is in me to be and to do something. That is a system. The desire for me to be, to thrive, the drive for me to move, to want something and to do something, that is a system that I need in this life. It's a desire. So question number one, to build a formidable system, I will ask you, why do we exist? So I'm following the questions from the class I had with Koinonia, Apostle Selman. Why do we exist? Why do you exist? That's a very good question to me as well, because I don't know. Well, not I don't know. I have to sit down. Those are the questions that you sit down and think about. Why do you exist? Why do you exist? Why are you here? Why are you here in this life? Do you know? He said the why do you exist can be answered with, what is your vision? That is another way to answer it. What is your vision? What is your goal in life? Why do you exist? What is your vision in life? What is your goal in life? And what is the end product? What do you get? What do you see yourself at the end? What is the end product in your life? What is it? What? You need a clear definition of all this, of a vision, a goal, an end product in your life. What is it that you want in this life? You need a clear vision of that. You need a clear definition. You need to know it clearly what you want. Now, I'll tell you something. I've gone through my life over and over thinking what I'm gonna be, what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna quit, what I'm not gonna quit. I've gone through so many things. And to come to this, I will tell you something important. When I listened to this sermon, this is not my first time listening to it. It's about 2 hours and 50 minutes. It's about 3 hours. And I'm still listening to it, but it is not the first time. The first time I listened to it was sometime last year, no, 2025, or no, 2024, no, 2025, sometime 2025. And I listened to it, and I don't think it was my time to listen to it. It wasn't the right time for me to listen to that sermon. So I listened to it in passing and I finished it. But I stumbled upon it again this year. And when I was listening to it again, now everything was opening up and I was feeling like, yes, I need to answer these questions. Maybe because now is the right time for me to answer these questions in my life, right? So Apostle Salmon said this in the sermon. He said that it might not be the right time for you to answer these questions. It might not be, but it's important that you take notes and remember about this talk right now, because you will need it. And honest to God, I need it right now. I didn't take notes before, and it came to me again, and now I am here telling you about it, because now I feel like it changed me just listening to it. Okay, so why do we exist? Why do you exist? Sit down and ask yourself that question. Why do I exist? So for me, what is vision? What is my vision? What is my goal? What is a vision? So according to Google, honestly, the ability to see, especially future goals, that is a vision. The ability to see. You say a company has a vision, a mission, and all these things. A vision is just the ability for you to see the future, right? And a goal. What is a goal? A goal is a person's ambition or effort, an aim or a desired result. A person's ambition. So when you're ambitious and you have an effort and you aim to get a desired result, that is a goal. So when you have an ambition gives you a goal, and that goal is what it is that you want to do in life. So this brings me back to, why do I exist? So I'm going to try and answer that question. No, not try. I'm going to answer that question for myself. Hopefully I answer it properly. Why do I exist? Why do I exist? I exist in this world because I want to reach my fullest potential. I believe I have so much love, so much compassion to give, and I want to reach my fullest potential to give it out. So I want to give my fullest potential. That is the reason I believe that I exist. I want to give my fullest potential in this life because I believe I have it. I have the capacity to give out so much more, right? And what is my goal? If I'm talking about why do I exist, this is why I exist. So what is my goal? What is my goal? What is my vision? What is my vision? So my goal, I didn't know before, and I've been running up and down in my life trying to find out what is my goal. It's the end result, the end product, the thing that I see at the end. Remember how you talk about manifestation. When you manifest something, you always visualize the ending so that you can bring it here to right now. So this is what a goal is. You visualize the ending. What do I want to see at the end? I want to help people by the power of my speech. That is my goal. No, that's my vision. It's the same thing. I want to help people by the power of my speech. So by this I'm saying I want to talk to people like the way I'm talking to you right now and teaching you this. The goal for this is to change people's lives, to encourage people to believe in the good, to encourage people to believe in the good. That is what I want. I want to encourage people to believe in the good, to see the other side of the negativity. I want people to know that the amazing things that happen it's not only about to make people believe in the little things, not just the big things. The little things that we overlook every day, those are the things that I want people to know and learn about. So in your other side, why do you exist? Look at it this way. Why do you exist? I want to give my fullest potential in this life. I really do. I want to reach that peak and say, I did it. I reached my fullest potential. There's no more I can give out, because I know there's so much in me that I need to give out. That is what I want. Like what I really want. And my goal is to encourage people to believe in the little things, not just the big things, right? And my vision, my biggest vision, I want to help people by the power of my speech. Because you know the way I told you before that I'm not a good speaker, I'm learning how to speak. That's a lie. I actually am a good speaker. I've spoke for a month straight, and now I realize that I can actually speak. It was just my fear. I just had to get past the fear, and I did. And now I realize I'm a very good speaker, and I'm embracing it because I believe in the power that I have within me. And I want to share the power of this speech that I'm gaining the courage to do. Okay? So that is today's lesson. It wouldn't be very long classes, just short, because you remember we need to do our exercise today as usual. All right? So you need to ask yourself, why do you exist? What is your goal and your vision? All those things are the same. You just have to know what you want specified, okay? And always look at the end product. Look at the end product. Just imagine yourself in that end product. Imagine it. See it. Yeah? I want to grow this community so that I can be talking to people on the other side. That is my goal, to grow this community. Okay? Okay. That is the class 101, number 1 for today. We talked about question number 1. We will go on because there's 6 questions. So this is question number 1, and I'm so happy I did this with you guys. In each question, maybe we can get a sub. I don't know. We will see as we go. But I hope you're enjoying it. Okay? So today, what good thing happened to me today? Because yesterday I asked you, I believe that something amazing is going to happen to me tomorrow, which is today. What good thing happened to me today? Number 1, today. I'm trying to think. Oh, work was great. Work was great. I woke up in a good mood. I woke up in a good mood. I went to work in peace, and I came back home in peace. Went and came back in peace. I rested today. And what else? Ooh, I stuck to my diet today. I ate just enough. Stuck to my diet. That's an amazing thing that happened to me today. What am I grateful for today? I am grateful for the ability that I have to handle myself when I work out and do all these things. Guys, my body is amazing. I love my body and what it can do. So I'm grateful for my body. I'm grateful for the weather, for being too nice today. It's not that bad. We're still in the very low negatives, but it wasn't that bad. So I'm grateful for the weather. For the weather. I am grateful for warmth. For warmth. I am grateful for good food. I eat good food, guys. I eat a lot of good food. Good food. And I am grateful that I am here teaching you guys today. Teaching you, my family, today. Okay, guys, so tomorrow. Today is January 28th. I believe that something amazing is going to happen to me tomorrow. What good thing happened to me today? So guys, what good thing happened to you today? I hope something amazing happened to you today as we look forward to tomorrow again. So with that, I want to say thank you for being here. Tomorrow we continue with our class, and I hope you'll ask yourself these questions as you answer, because I just answered mine. I didn't do it before because I want to do it with you guys. I just answered mine. Why do I exist? My goal and my vision, which is the same thing, same category, but answering it in just different forms. So I'll see you tomorrow as we speak about the second question and the other things that we are going to talk about. I hope you're learning, because I want you to learn as much as I'm learning, okay? Until tomorrow, guys, it's your girl Louisa. Please follow, like, and subscribe, and let's talk. Let's talk on socials, okay? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ciao.